Hello everybody and welcome back to Workers and Resources. You may have noticed this. I don't know what it is. It does something but I don't know what. You can press F1 and F2 to change the numbers, but I wonder if it's anything to do with vehicle production. Cars. We got cars. I'm in the beta testing. I'm actually recording this on Thursday, but you're probably not going to get to see it till Monday or Tuesday because I'm a few episodes behind. Thursday was the day that I uploaded 2 episodes, mainly because I needed to clear some disk space, because I've got 4 episodes of this on there with all the speed build videos, the time-lapse videos. I don't think that's got any power, it's not. And I've got a load of Transport Fever video on there. I've got about 4 hours worth of Transport Fever video on there, so yeah, I needed to clear a bit of disk space and catch up a little bit, so apologies for that. I won't be doing double upload video days, I don't think. I think an hour a day is more than enough. I mean, ideally I would like to get down to, you know, like half an hour videos every day, but there's that much to do. I'm just hooking up an electric cable down there. I've got an output here. Go across there and round. Just I'll just get this hooked up. Yeah, there's that much to do in each episode. I'm trying to get things done and finished, and it just takes so long. Everything takes so long with this game, unless you're paying for it with money. And I haven't got the money to pay for everything. I've got 300 grand. But I need to keep money in. I need to keep money behind as well. So that anything, because if you run out of money, your people will just leave because there'll be no food. So everybody's got access to. We've all got a pub down there, and there's a school. Like I said, I'm going to go and redo that area at some point. There is something though with the cars. We've got car parks, parking lots. I don't know what these look like yet, but I haven't left any room to build anything like that. Where on earth am I going to put parking lots? Unless we stick them over here or something, I don't know. Methinks there is a redevelopment on the cards. There's definitely going to be a redevelopment as long as they don't kill the frame rate too much. I want to expand first. We're not redeveloping now, but what I want to do is build a big town down here with a university in it and everything. We're not going to get to the university today because I need to do food first. I think I want a town here as well. Which is going to be the food, alcohol and clothing manufacturer, which can get the grain directly from here. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to get on with today, really. So yeah, I mentioned that on the last episode that I restocked that. Storage area is looking fine. Construction yard is probably going to go maybe here. I want to have a bigger, much bigger construction yard that's everything all built into one, and then we can maybe put some of the concrete plant and things up here, maybe out of the way. As long as we can get some housing in and around. I don't know if you've noticed, because the music's quite quiet, but it's not the normal game music. I've changed the music. I downloaded some Russian tagged music from the where I get my music from. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, it's a website. I have to pay £10 a month for it to get a music license, but there's loads of royalty-free music on there that I can use. And because the royalty-free music on YouTube is either rubbish or not really royalty-free, and then you're getting flagged for copyright warnings and stuff. So I joined. I can't for the life of me think what it's called. Epidemic. Oh, brain fog again. Yeah, Epidemic it's called. Epidemic Music, and it's £10 a month. But there's thousands of royalty-free tracks on there, and there's some really good music. I do like my Transport Fever videos. I do tend to use some of the same tracks every few sort of episodes, but I do try and mix it up a bit. But I'm gonna go and download some sort of classical Russian music, a bit of Tchaikovsky and Rachmaninoff and all that kind of stuff. It's nice to be able to change the background music, because it does get kind of repetitive after a while, especially when you sat here for a few hours. So I think I'll change it up every few episodes, and maybe leave in the tracks if there's some particular tracks that I prefer to others. Like the one playing right now was a bit weird. But yeah, it's not easy changing the music either. There are XWMA files which I had to go and find a converter, convert them to XWM files and rename them, change the name so from track 1 to track 18. It won't play more than the 18 tracks that are in there. I did try adding additional tracks to it, but it will only play the 18 tracks that it's got. So I backed them up into a folder and then converted the other ones, and yeah, I'll change it up every few episodes. I'll just change things up a little bit. Right, so I'm going to leave these towns alone for the time being. There's not really, other than putting a few more blocks of flats in, there's not really a lot I can do. And I want to remodel. I definitely want to remodel them. I want to get rid of all of this. I don't like it, it's horrible. Like I said, so in order to do that, I'm going to have to move all these industries, so we're not going to get round to that just yet. Maybe a few episodes away. You know, it might even be quite a while before I actually get to do that, but I'm going to reroute it coming out of the back and around the mountains. Maybe even over the top of the mountains there or something, I don't know. Could even go down the back and hide it round the back. I've got a little map here. Apparently there is some coal here. Everything's moved around because we've got an extra industry. According to the map, there is a coal deposit around here somewhere. I don't think this map is correct. No, I didn't think I'd seen one. No, well that's just gone and proved, because this one's not marked on the map, so this map is lying to me. I would like to stick another couple of coal mines up here and have a bus station in the middle. I did read somewhere that you need 4 coal mines to power a steel mill, and with them being only 9 and 10% quality, that one's 9, that was 10, it's just not producing anywhere near enough coal. I know there is some coal over this side. There's a bit there. Oh, spotted a bit. Where was that? That's there. Right, is there any more around here? I don't think so. Been all over this looking for resources. There's a bit there. Just spotted a bit. The main bit's over this side. There's quite a bit round here, which is quite handy because it's all pretty low level. Oh, it's a nice big bit there. But where are we in comparison to our town? Right across the mountain range and over the other side of the lake. It's very far away. So the ideal place to have that steel mill really would be about here. And then have a train going up picking coal and a train coming down here picking up iron. And then, and then train going round here and out that way. Possibly. Right. What we're going to do, I need to get this town built and I need the farming built. Let's get rid of this road. Oh yeah, something else I meant to mention about yeah, I'm on the beta testing branch, which came out either today or yesterday, I don't know, I only noticed it today. Some people commenting about it. So like I said, today's Thursday, so you're a few days, well, you'll be a few days behind. So you've probably, some of you have probably already seen it, you might have all already seen the upgrade. And you might even know stuff already. I'm not even going to try and attempt to build a car plant at the moment. I haven't got enough money, it's just going to be too expensive. Right, let's cut that off down to there. Is there any more road over here? I think we got rid of it all previously. Yeah, something else. Now the factories have all got these buttons. Empty storage, discard 7.5 tons, discard 7.5 tons. Why you'd want to discard, I don't know, but empty storage is handy if you want to move, because otherwise you've got to empty the buildings before you move them, which is what I had to do here with that little storage yard. I had to put a couple of trucks on and get everything emptied before I could demolish it. Because you can't really demolish a building. No, it's got stuff in it. I know you can't demolish things with people in them. Like these, you have to empty them before you can bulldoze them. Why would you empty the storage? I don't know. It might come in handy for something that I've yet to figure out what. Yeah, so eventually I think we definitely have another coal mine here. At least one more. There's any coal? Some over here, I think, maybe. It's up here. There's some on the other side, though. Oh, there's some more up here. See if I can get one up there and then maybe get a bus platform somewhere in the middle and get some footpaths on the go. I just don't know how easy I'm going to be able to get paths up there. Because I need to increase the production of this steel plant. I'm not moving it, and it's not going to be moved anytime soon. I don't even know if I'm going to get to move it this time round, but it's certainly something that's on my mind. But I do need to increase productivity because we're going to be using a lot of steel, and I've only got 200 tons. There is something I thought about actually. If I put a truck stop on that connection, there is a connection there. Is it a street? No, it's a factory connection there. So if I put another one of these here, I'm wondering if it'll fill up quicker rather than just filling the train first. Because I'm only getting steel brought in when the train's out of the station. In which case I'm going to send that back to the depot for the time being. Because we're going to need some steel. Am I still auto purchasing cement? I am. None in there. It's not getting gravel. Right, so let's get the wireframe on. Who was it? Somebody said about you can't get anything level. Was it someone? Peter, I think. Get anything build straight. You can't build straight. It is really awkward in this game. That's why I recommend using the wireframe more than anything. Because if you line it up with a wireframe, then you can line everything up. You know, I don't want everything perfectly straight in a line anyway. I quite like the way we've got a bit of variance going on in this town, with the town curving around this way and the flats facing sort of diagonally on. Because this game does kind of lead you into block production, just making squares everywhere. And as neat and tidy as it is, look at the state of this. As neat and tidy as it is, it's also rather boring. So you do want a bit of variety, but that I was going to call it a cheese grid. I don't know what's up with me today now. A wireframe. I've got food on my brain. That's because we're going doing the farms. The wireframe, yeah, is incredibly handy. So even if you build along the diagonal lines, you know, if you level your buildings up with the diagonal lines or the straight lines, it's up to you. You know, if you mix it up a bit, makes it look a bit more realistic. This is going to take me ages. I'm going to have to do a massive area here, which I'm going to do on pause because it's going to take me quite a while. Right, I shall be back shortly. It took ages. It took that long. The grasses started growing back. Right, if you see that edge round there, I've levelled that edge. I've levelled that area in preparation for the farming. I've levelled some of this area and I've rerouted that road to go back up there because there's going to be a main road running straight down there. There's going to be a city area there. I've put 2 construction offices in here, just in case you're wondering where my money's gone. If you've noticed that I spent 178 grand. Oops, I didn't think they were that much. How much are they? Bulldozers are 5 grand, right? There's 6 in each, so that's 12 bulldozers at 5 grand. That's 60 grand. Oh, the excavators are 10 grand each, so there's 120 grand worth of excavators. I'll be keeping them though, they'll get used. I don't need all them bulldozers, so, because I've got a few up here still. I think there's 4 in there. Yeah, there's one there behind the building. So I might sell a few bulldozers off. He's been for some fuel. They're probably all going to need to go and get some fuel. Or, in fact, no, because I've had it on fast forward, just to try and make it a bit quicker. And I still didn't get. I wanted to get like from here all the way around, but it's probably taken me about half an hour just to do that area. I really hope they're going to improve the terrain tools. They're supposed to be doing. Said they're looking into it. So let's get this. Don't want to seem to come off at the right angle. Get it in line with that wireframe. A little bit more there. I don't want to go all that way actually. What's about there? And then we'll put street lights on. Ooh, I don't want to. We're going to have a bend. I didn't really want to bend, but it's going to take 7.2 tons of electronic components. Holy moly. Well, I guess the construction crews are going to be working on that. Right, let's just use normal road out here. In fact, cancel that. No, yeah, let's use normal road. I'm not really bothered what this looks like because this will get altered. I just need access for the time being. Let's level that out. Right, let's get rid of the wireframe a second. I just want to go and tell this. No, not the vehicle, I want the depot. I'll tell this, right. You're set to Fishergrad bus station, that's fine. This one is set to nothing because that's got bulldozers in it, bulldozers and excavators, right. So this one, I know there's 2 flatbeds in there, but I'm leaving them in there to transport the excavators. We'll rearrange the depots. Like I said, I've put 2 down there. I'm probably going to have 6, maybe 8. And get the storage yards. These storage yards I'm going to move down here. And then we'll start adding other sundry businesses. We'll start moving these out one at a time. Might actually start the gravel production, get some gravel production on the go here because there's no resources in this area. There's no coal or iron or anything, so I could put loads of gravel quarries around there and put flats around the back, and then we can have our university down here somewhere. Right, so this is already named. You need to build a city hall and accounting office to get statistics about this city area. Ooh, where are they? Sorry. It's just something new. City hall, residential buildings. Equipment for citizens. This has changed. Fire station, pollution, hospital, city hall, accounting office. A city hall accounting office. Right, how many? What's it need? 25 workers. Don't take a lot to build. Do we need one in each town? And more questions like this will be answered shortly. Where do we need it? Shall we put one down in Fishergrad to start with? Let's we get it there. No, can we get it over here? You flashed. Right, let's get the grid on. We shouldn't really need it. We've got 2 roads there. Let's oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why. That's pretty much straight. Totally got distracted by this. I did say I wanted town statistics. Thought that would be something very handy indeed. Let's get them built. How much is this? It's only 9 grand. Oh, we're having it. We're having it. I want to see what it does. Need to get that road built. No data at the moment. Population statistics, resource status, information. Reduced production stopped. Not enough accountants and officers to show the stats. So it needs... Oh, they've got basic education. Not enough accountants and officers to show the stats. Ooh, there we go. Fantastic, awesome. I need it. You need one in each town, right? Oh, that's brilliant. That shows you the population of each town now. Fantastic. You lot have probably already seen this because this video won't be out till next week. Excited about a new building. There you go, 24 people. Right, so 212 unemployed there. The average productivity is 99%. Wow. Lifespan is 87. Average age is 23.9, so we've got quite a young population. 1900 people live in Fishergrad. I want to know what Ofsky's stats are. I've totally got distracted from what I'm doing now. Equipment for citizens. Is there any more buildings in there? There's car parks, but I don't know where to put them yet. And where the heck am I going to put this? I don't really want to have to bulldoze anything. Stick it there for the time being, maybe over here. City Hall wouldn't be generally be stuck out in the suburbs like this. It should be down, it should be over here somewhere in town, but I don't want to have to bulldoze anything. That's not a good place for it anyway. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this in anywhere without actually doing damage to the place. Unless I can just get it in here somewhere. Let's try and flatten the terrain out here a little bit. Wireframe might help. I'm pressing M and N. Scroll button. Let's kind of scroll it down a little bit. Oh, car dealer. I nearly put the wrong one down then. Come on, I just want it. Just want this in here somewhere. I don't want to have to. I'm gonna have to get rid of that path. That might help. I don't want to have to redo too much. What was we in? Equipment for citizens. That was it. Get that in there. Get a little bit of road, a bit like connected up. Get that built. Get a few footpaths on the go. Get them built. I have sent the steel train back out, by the way. Did I mention that? Probably not. Just get these auto built. Need to get some people in here. They're set to go to the gravel quarries. Here we go. We've got people walking down. Where's the bus station's over there, right? Totally got sidetracked by this. That will eventually get moved. Yay, we've got information for Ofsky. That's fantastic. So we've got 4,800 people in Oski. Wow, that's most of the map. We've got 8,800. Wow, that's gone up quite a bit. We've been going 4 years and got another 2,000 people than we started with, and quite a few have escaped. So unemployed workers, 480, 400 odd, you lazy swines. Go and work in the mines. Get me some more coal. You can jump straight to it, that's handy. I don't want to rename it, I'm just wondering if I can set it. Can I set... What are these buttons for? I'll probably know by the time you're watching this. Well, I'm hoping so anyway. Construction crews are already on the job. There's people on there. What are you waiting for? Gravel? Why have you got no gravel? Surely there must be gravel trucks on the way. Yeah, there we go. Right, so... Okay. What was I doing? I was renaming this area. I've put some buildings down here and they are classified as out of range of these areas, these cities. So it's renamed the area itself, it's renamed the city itself. There has been issues in the past with buildings outside of... If you deleted a city name and there were buildings outside of that region, it will cause problems. So if I try and delete that now, I can't even click on it. There. Let me just save the game quickly. It was, what we on? Are we on episode 10? We are. Or is this 9? I'm not sure. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Let's get rid of that menu. If you delete this city area, some buildings will be too far away from other city areas. Create a new city area before deleting this. Okay. So as promised, I'm going to name the town after a viewer that commented. There we go. This town is going to be Archivekinoff. Yeah, there we go. Archivekinoff. Who's next? Simon. I forgot your surname. Is it Freighter? Simon's next to comment. So Simon or Freighter, I'll have to think of a name. You will be the next town. Right, so Archivekinoff is the name of this town, and this is where we're going to produce food, alcohol and clothing, which is going to be connected up to that town there. I don't even know how long I've been recording now. I think about half an hour or so. So these are building that road. I might just buy them roads. We're down to 43 grand. How much have we got on the steel train? It's 63. Is that 63 or 53? I wish they'd make these numbers a bit bigger. How are you doing? You've got 9 grand. You've got 7,600. Okay. That'll take us back up over 100 grand. Buying all them was a bit of a waste of money really. In fact, well, they're only 7 grand to sell. Paid 10 for them. What about you? Same. 3 and a bit. Paid 4 and a bit for them. Right, I'm not selling them then. I wonder if they deteriorate as they get older or as you're using them. How much are these ones worth? See, they're worth 7. And I've had them a lot longer. I think that must be the second-hand price once you've used them. But if you sell them straight away, straight after you've bought them, then you get your money back. Oh, I'm so chuffed about being able to get statistics. I've wanted that for a while. That really helps, because then you know whether you can add businesses and things. Right, I need to start building Archiveckinov. I don't know whether to start at this end or start at the farm. I think starting at the farm is probably wise. The only thing is, I can't see Jack. It's too dark. It's too dark, and the sun is shining right at me. It's like early evening time, and the sun's just going down, and I've got my back door open, and it's shining through the door and right into the side of my face. So with the game on night, I can't see a thing. Right, we need a farm up here. Farms don't need any workers, so let's have a look. Let's get the wireframe on. Big fields, get lots of these big fields in here. Instead of pressing control to rotate, I keep pressing shift by mistake, and instead of rotating it zooms you in and out. Right, let's start. Let's get on that line there. Right, let's got one. Two. These farms, these agro farms, can support 12 large fields. Also, I believe we're not going to be able to get 12 large fields in here because there's not enough room. That's 4. I think we should put the road in. I don't know whether to go. Oh, what's going on with this wireframe? Let's put a dirt road down there for now. To about there. Arguably, we could have come across one more tile. I want to leave a little bit of room anyway. Right, let's take the wireframe off so I can see what I'm doing. Right, so we've got 4 of them. Another 4 right opposite. Just thinking whether to leave room for a road out that way and put a few smaller ones. I think what I'm going to have the smaller ones closer to the agro farm, so they're not having to drive for miles. Oh, you're not going to let me hear you. Do not auto build. I haven't got money left to spend. How much room do we need? I wish things were a little bit clearer on the borders and stuff. These outlines on the buildings and stuff that you built. And these are a pain. Not enough room yet. Can't build due to infrastructure. Need flat terrain. Come on, that's nearly flat. Let's try lowering this bit. That's what takes most of the time, and it's really annoying. Just sitting here forever and ever and ever, just smoothing and lowering and raising. Try to get things relatively... Get it on fast forward. Make it a little bit quicker. Surely there must be enough room now. Well, that is flat. I wonder if it's something to do with that there. It is and all. There's a bit of gravel. Oh. Bloody thing. Right. Start getting some medium fields in. I bet you're not going to let me have another one of these now, are you? Oh. It'll do a small field. I'm just wondering if it's gonna let me get a road around there. Let's have a look. In a little bit. Go straight down there. Get that connected up. Right, so we have 7 large, 2 mediums, 3 small fields there. That road going along there. Now then, agro farm. So I want the grain silo on this somewhere near the middle because we're going to get the road. In fact, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so I want the grain silo connected up to one side to the agro farm. We want the agro farm connected up to the middle. Middle road going up there. How much is that agro farm? 63 grand. Can't afford that. Right, so we want the grain storage here, and we want a road cargo station. I'm not using train at this point because we just haven't got anywhere near the kind of money to build the tracks or buy the train, or I can buy an engine. I can't build any tracks to send it down. Right, how much of them? 2 grand. Yeah, Robin, git. Now it's got night time again. I can't see a darn thing. There is a road connection this side to that. Yes, there is. Excellent. Where are we going? We want to go to there. Right, so let's have a look at this now. Oh, what have you done that for? follow the existing path. We haven't done this on the wireframe either. Nope. If you don't use a wireframe, you'll never get anything straight. Let's come a bit further. Oh. Come on, you lot. Keep coming. If you do this bit by bit, it'll work. Sometimes. Doesn't always though. Right, I want that. Is that level? Right, let's commit to that. We're going to have to build the farm, and everything's going to have to be built from construction crew. Right, I think we need some more construction officers. Right, so let's get the grid on so I can line them up a bit better. One, two, three, and four. Right, that's gouged out a rather nice carving there. Let's turn off the wireframe. It's music. Right, so the road crews are coming on. This end's not really getting done very much. There's no workers on the site, that's why. There you go, his paver's on the way. I don't think bringing people down from off-ski is a good idea at the moment. Because it's just... And we've got unemployed people in Fishergrad, so why aren't they... There's 230 workers there. I would put these buildings in now, but I need this built first. We also need a little kind of bypass there as well, and we need a petrol station up here. Right, we'll put it this side of the agro farm. Line it up with that field. Yeah. And we need power. Damn it. Well, that's going to cost a fortune. Where's my electrical connection? It's up here. Not going to be able to afford to get the power down here. Hang on a second. Where do we need? So we need a transformer. Probably down here somewhere. So I'm not running loads of cables over from this transformer. I want another one. I'll pop it here. And we don't need lots of high voltage cables then. let's build the transformer. Bit of gravel there, but I don't think we're going to be building any. In fact, I'm fairly certain we're not going to be building any gravel over here. Let's go back there. 23,000 rubles. We don't need it on yet, it's fine. I'll let the game build them. Right, we need an electrical substation up here. I do need a road coming around here as well so we can get in and out of here. Let's do that now, because we won't use this bit as a road because it's a goods drop off point. A truck station thing. Right. Oh. Put it here then, yeah. I've got my finger on the wrong button again. Got to leave room for that there. Don't think we need a lot of power over here because we've only got the farm and a bit of storage. Follow this road down to about there. Where's my transformer? Is there? It'll go into that one. I want it up here a bit though. That's £5,000. I think I'll buy that one. And that way this area is powered up from the, well, once the other end gets built. No, I need one coming around. I'm going to need some in town anyway, but I need one over this side here. I don't want to really run electrical cables right across the lake. I can't anyway, I don't think. We'll do this one. Might help if you place the thing. Let's do some of these. I'll try and follow the edge of the lake and then they're not going to interfere with anything in town too much. And if you can't really see what I'm doing, neither can I. I think I got that connected up. I didn't click the button. Do not fund from rubles because it's 10 grand. We'll have our own crew do that. Right, I think that's going to be about as much as I can get done in this episode. How long are we on now? We're on 36 plus 17 is 40, 50 odd minutes. Right, I think I've got time enough to do a little video at the end, and I'll come back after and record the last little bit. But I'm going to have to leave it on fast forward for a bit while we build some stuff. I've got 77 grand there, that's fine. There's another 9 grand there. There's another 1,500 there. So it's 9,000, 77,000. So 87,000 on top of that, that's 120 odd. Like I said, I did spend a fortune on vehicles, so and even though I've built this, I'm going to move it again. But it didn't matter, it didn't take that long, it didn't cost that much. Right, so I'm going to go and jump into a speed build. Well, I say speed build, it's not me building it, it's the game building it. But right, I'll be back in a bit. So that took a while. We have a bit of a dilemma. I'm out of money. Completely. I did manage to buy the vehicles required for this, which was 4 tractors, 4 harvesters and 4 trucks. I was just wondering if that was connected there then. Yes, so that was 69,000 for those vehicles. We did import some resources. I'm importing coal ore, and the reason being is because my mines are empty. There's nobody in the mines hardly. And I did have to import a bit of gravel as well. So I've got this switched on. So we spent quite a bit of money on coal ore and gravel last month. Yeah, 21 grand on gravel, 15 grand on coal ore. I need the coal ore though, which means I either need to build an iron processing plant and start importing iron ore instead of iron, because this is not making that much profit now. I've got plenty of coal in. That's alright, so as long as I'm not... We're only paying for as much as we use, that's fine. Hardly any workers. These are down to 20 odd each. That one's got 40 in, that's not too bad. Still got 96 in there. I'm quite happy living in that one there. These have dropped quite significantly. It's these up here. 9, 9, 4. So this year we've had 1,000 people escape, but we've had nearly 4,000 people die already. And last year 6,000 people died. There's only 4,000 births, so the population's going down. And I think all my educated people have died. I did stick a hospital in here. The only thing is I've got no doctors. I'm running a bus up and down. It was the only place I could really fit it without going demolishing a load of stuff. Well, I could put it there, but then I can't build my train lines. I don't think I'm going to get to the stage where I'm going to build my train lines because everybody's just leaving. I don't know why these are just so empty. The only thing they can't do is go to church or hospital. They're saying they can't get any sport. So there's not enough sports facilities, not enough schools. Definitely could have done with having a hospital in town. We need a university because I've got no educated people. I think that school's got no teachers. Yeah, no teachers. Any teachers in that one? One teacher. I think I've got one teacher in all of my schools. Yes. I don't think I can survive any longer. I think we're coming grinding to a halt. I'm going to make an attempt. Obviously not this episode, this is the end of the episode, but I need to rename that as well. I need to go and look the name of the person who commented last. Simon something. Yeah, so I'm at a bit of a loss as what to do, because these are barely filling up. There's barely any staff. We've got 17 grand. It's not worth keep sending him when he's out, when he's hardly got anything in. He's got 15 grand. So it's not like we're going to go bankrupt immediately. I don't know what to do about this because it means ripping up the towns and rebuilding them completely. Maybe just take some of the houses out and replace them with some sports facilities. I don't know how many people are in this town now, because there's not enough staff in here. Let's put it on fast forward a second, let's just see how drastically the money's going. It's just that coal ore, I think. Iron. Yeah, we can't afford to buy iron and coal ore. It's just not making any profit. I don't know what to do. I've a good mind to go and sell some buses off. Either that or send them back to the depot. I can send them down here to wait here for a bit. I thought that was a vehicle there, then it's just a shed. This isn't producing. Because this isn't producing. It's not getting enough gravel, and the reason it's not getting enough gravel is because there's nobody working on the gravel mines. On the quarries. Got 3 people on that one. Got the electricity doing the hokey cokey. Probably because there's not enough people in the power station. We've got 7 people in there. Dilemma. I appear to have come to an impasse. Oh, I was just expanding out to get the university as well. But I think I realised I need the university a lot sooner. At least a medical university and a hospital. I mean, the hospital covers a fair distance, like, I don't need to have them everywhere. See, one hospital up here would have covered these 2. I don't know whether that's where all the how all the people have died. I think it's because all my mine workers seem to have died first. It's got coal ore in it, but there's nobody there. Nobody working. Or if you can hear the helicopter going by. That's outside, not on the game, obviously. God, that's really noisy, that was. Right, I'm going to call it the end of the episode. I am going to come back for another episode. Whether or not we get any further than that, I don't know. Can I fix it? Can we turn it around? I don't know. Replanning. I mean, the thing is, if I do go and rip it all up, I've got no money to rebuild it. And I've got no people to rebuild it. That's what's holding it up. That's what's taking everything so long, because there were no, even though the buses were coming down here, they were only carrying a couple of people. So the building sites are not working. Nothing. I can't even build. I can't even build stuff using my construction sites because the goods get out there, but then there's no workers on site. Unless I keep going pulling people from around the map, but as soon as I pull them from around the map, they leave. They're off. See, they're saying they can't participate in sport. There's a football pitch and a thing there. It's probably because they've had no staff. Building is without power supply. What? Oh, hello. There's nobody working in the pub. Yeah, them 2 are a bit out of reach of the power supply by the looks of it. See, there's nobody in these either. No staff. I definitely want to do things differently. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to see if I can fix it. If not, we're going to have to start again. Because I just don't see what I can do other than demolishing everything and rebuilding it anyway. In which case, I might as well just start again. Because I'm going to have to go and get rid of most of what I've built. Can't though. Yeah, in order to redesign the town centre, I'm going to have to set some of these buildings out. Yeah, I just don't think I've put anywhere near enough amenities in there for people. Not enough kindergartens, schools, pubs, football pitches, tennis courts, that kind of thing. And definitely not going to get any car parks in there. Right, I'm going to call it end of this episode. I shall be back with another one. At least one more anyway. Yeah, like I said, if I have to start again, I'll have to start again. It's just the way this game is. You know, I've started. That's why I stopped making episodes for a little while, because I was only getting so far and then starting again and starting again and starting again. I restarted like about 6 times, so I didn't just want to keep doing that on the videos. But this is, I don't know, I have been a bit further than this really. I've definitely built things in the wrong order. I've spent too much money on stuff. All of this was expensive and ridiculous. I definitely won't do that again. I don't think I'll put trains down until I'm making my own steel next time as well, because that was a lot of money. We spent £1 million on steel in the first year, so 1 million rubles on steel. Yeah, alright. I'm going to call it end of the episode. Alright, thanks everybody for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you like this, and I'll see you really soon for another one. Bye!